exactly what were the findings here?
Well, the findings showed that even though everyone thinks more women VCs would back more women-founded companies, that's not necessarily true. There are some women VCs who back a lot, but overwhelmingly that was not the case.
So how did you choose the firms? How did you find
tough.
the data?
It was a big project.
Some of this is very closely held.
So what I did was I went to CB Insights and I gathered data on what are the women-founded companies that have raised the most money, and also I looked at what are the companies that have the venture companies that have had the most unicorn exits in the last 5 years. So that became my universe of top companies. That means any newer VC firm wasn't included in this study. So then once I had that information, I went and saw how many women partners were at each of those firms, and also what their companies they'd backed were at Series A level and above, so not the really small rinky-dink angel rounds. And were any of those companies founded by women? And I took a very expansive view, like if they had someone who was a co-founder who maybe wasn't there right at day one, or a woman CEO, I would count that too if they could make a good case.
Now, one of the most interesting parts of your story to me was some of the comments made by female entrepreneurs and also female VCs. Talk first about what some female entrepreneurs had said about women VCs.
Right. Well, I spoke to a bunch of female entrepreneurs who said that many women VCs hold a ton of networking events. There are all these like coffee meetings for women founders and so on. But then when it comes to actually getting investments from women VCs, that's very different. You can network all you want, but that's not the same as getting a check. So they found that when they actually went to pitch women VCs, often women VCs were very tough on them. They couldn't say if they were tougher on men or not, since obviously you only see your own pitch, but they felt that compared to male VCs, they asked a lot more questions, wanted a lot more data. And one woman VC, one woman entrepreneur told me she got to the point where she dreaded going to pitch women VCs, which is sad.